Hello guys, this is Raptormon132 here, and welcome to my 20th blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 4. Yep, as you all know, I did episode 19. Today I'll be looking at episode 20, and this one is called Leap of Faith. Interesting. You know, every time when I hear that phrase, leap of faith, I'm always reminded of the thing that happens when you play Assassin's Creed. You know, that leap of faith, how you just jump from a high place and you just fall and plummet to the ground and just land safely in a bale of hay. That's what it's like. I always, every time when I hear, read that phrase, I'm always reminded of that Assassin's Creed thing. So yeah. But I really don't know what to expect in this episode. Leap of faith as in somebody has to take a leap of faith or something? Well, I guess the only way to find out is by, you know, as usual, to watch the episode. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, before I begin, just to let you know, this is actually another set of blind commentaries that I'm doing in a day. So I'm going to see how many I can do in just one day, you know, like last time. Like last time I did 3, the last time after the last time I did 8. 8 reactions in just 2 days. So I'm going to attempt to do a few more today since I've got the house to myself. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Here we go! Apple family.
Alright, but this is the last one.
Nice to see him have fun. Whoop!
Something tells me that you're all wet.
Sorry, Granny Smith.
Granny? Oh, sorry, dear. I just can't bring myself anywhere near that there swimming hole. How come?
Well, she's old, I think.
Always this way.
Old style film.
I was an aqua pony all-star.
Really?
In fact, I was the only apple to ever come close to breaking the Equestria high diving record.
Really? What happened?
Falling 6 stories into a deep dish pie pan takes a toll on the hindquarters.
Oh.
I was so sore it took years before I could even look at the water again. Just the idea of swimming makes my whole body ache. Besides, these old legs can't even paddle fast enough to stay afloat.
Whoop.
Boy, I sure would hate to be afraid of swimming. Do you think I'll ever be scared of the water?
Jaws! Jaws are
Nope.
Big Mac. Yeah, well, judging from the looks of it, I'd say this episode is going to be centered around the Apple family. Like, this is going to be an Applejack, Apple Bloom episode, and probably Big Mac, but I think it's probably going to be centered around Granny Smith. Well, judging from the look of it. But I'd say it's going to be an Apple family centered episode, so be interesting to know what goes on in this episode. So yeah.
Wow, Granny.
Now what are they up to?
I can't believe you were a high diver.
The best one in Ponyville.
Do you think I could be a high diver?
No.
Absolutely not.
But
Wise
you
choice.
hold your horse feathers, little seed. I never said being a high diver was a smart decision. It's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
I know, but nothing. It is the riskiest, scariest, darn fool thing I ever did do. And that's
Yep.
not to say I don't wish I was still young and spry and confident, but let's leave the flying through the air to the pig side.
Wow.
Yep.
When you put it that way, it doesn't sound so fun.
Yep. And it was a good move on... I think this was a really good move on the Apple family's part. Because I could tell that Apple Bloom was getting probably some silly, crazy idea to probably earn her butt symbol. High diving butt symbols. I don't think it's probably a good thing they encouraged her not to do it, because that thing would that kind of misadventure stunt would probably kill him. Then again, they have escaped death multiple times, like for instance the time in Cutie Mark Chronicles when they tried to do ziplining. Yeah, it was lucky enough that they didn't get killed from that. So, yeah, I think it was a good idea for them to convince Apple Bloom not to do it. Anyway, let's continue. What's going on here?
Wow. I wonder where every pony's headed.
Injured ponies? I just noticed.
I can hear music.
Huh,
Now,
fair
where in
music.
Ponyville do you two think you're going?
Oh, quit being such a worry worm and follow your ears.
Come on,
Yeah.
Applejack. Aren't you curious?
Yeah, it sounds like a fun fair. Huh. A circus, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. What's this?
Thank you one and all for your attendance, and we
Whoa.
guarantee that your time
Wait a minute.
in vain.
In fact, we think it
Is that who I think it is? The Flim Flam Brothers?
Flim Flam Brothers. This should be interesting.
What are they up to now?
To the demonstration of a lifetime. A demonstration of a better life. A demonstration of a better time. And if we haven't captured your
What are they
interest
doing
just
this
yet,
time?
By the time we finish, an unfortunate phenomenon practically guarantees that we will.
A phenomenon? What's that?
It's a circumstance perceptible by the senses, but in this case, it's the simple fact that there's ailments all around us in everything we touch and see.
Ooh, a song.
This that lies waiting there in every breath you breathe.
Disease will up and grab you as it crawls from land and sea.
It's amazing how infected that the natural world and all its things can be.
I've been bringing cures from Pilgrim Heights to Provincetown. Treated rabbit fever down on Queen Anne Road. Gout or gastritis, mumps or bronchitis, bites and burns and blue abrasions. Got a pill for all occasions. Little Sipper Wisset was so nice to visit, and Scraggy Neck is lovely to recall.
Now I understand that some of you...
What are they doing now?
Twisted hooves and aching joints don't heal all that quick.
Consider just how dangerous this world is. You might
Slip and fall, break or sprain something here tonight.
Whoop.
But luckily for you, we've got the thing you need. And it's easier when all you need's the cure. The Flim Flam Miracle Curative Tonic. It's
What?
just what the doctor ordered, I'm sure.
Now I know our claims seem fantastical,
Impractical,
improbable,
So,
impossible, and magical.
a cure?
so we welcome every suffering pony to make their way
A
up
cure
to the
tonic?
stage.
Now don't crowd.
And we'll prove our tonic's effectiveness before your very eyes.
You there! Come up here, good sir.
I'll wager you're tired
Huh,
of those
who's
pretzels,
this?
my friend.
Try taking a sip of this.
What? This has to be a scam.
I trust him. I believe in the dog.
I put my life in his hands. That's why you're so lucky. We've got
Yep.
nothing for you. Just come
From what I know of the
on,
Flim Flams.
some more of the Flim Flam Miracle Curative Tonic.
I won't need these crutches to dance out the door.
Now, how do you
Huh.
like that?
I
I-
don't. There's something funny about this whole thing.
You're not alone, Applejack.
Now some of you may suffer from feelings of despair. You're old, you're tired, your legs won't work, there's grain in your hair.
Just listen and I'll tell you that you don't need to fear. Your ears will work, your muscles tone, your eyes will see so clear.
Heh. I think it's all a scam, judging from what I know of the Flim-Flam brothers.
The reins, the spurs, and the Clydesdale firm light. Hoof Ferry and Horsenterry cured in just a night. You've got swollen hooves and hindquarters, a terrible bridle bit cleft. Saunter, sits, and gallop, plop, or give your tail some heft.
What?
Main loss, hay fever,
Main loss.
terrible tonsillitis. You heard it here, folks.
Tonsillitis.
This is the only place in all of Equestria you'll find it. It can make you shorter, taller.
I'm liking
than
the
grow
song.
old. But who'd want that when with one drink you can be young again?
Sold!
Congratulations, Granny Smith. You just made the purchase
What?
of a lifetime.
It's gotta be it's a
You
scam.
as worried as I am?
Yep.
You're not alone, Applejack. Huh, song's over. Well, what a great number!
Boy,
Even though that it's villain.
things that Flim Flam Tonic can do.
When some pony says something's too good to be true, it usually is.
Also,
You mean Granny
Wait a
has
minute.
their money?
Well, I don't know about that. but
did they use an
I think
apple
there's a
in the...
tonic in Equestria that can make
for
an old
fishing?
pony young again.
Howdy!
Oh, Granny Smith swimming.
Hang on now, we'll get you.
Dear. What? Hey! Big Mac just took off his plowing yoke. Never seen him do that before. Doesn't look like Granny Smith's in any danger.
Granny, I thought you were too afraid of the water to swim. And what about your hip?
Well, I reckon it might have been a problem before I had myself a dose of that there Flim-Flam tonic.
I'm not so sure that tonic
Yeah.
really does anything.
Does it do
Yeah,
anything?
I don't think it does anything either.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're feeling good,
Huh.
but how do you know?
Well, I think it's all a scam. I think there's something else going on. You know, judging from what I could see of... But it's probably because of her confidence or something.
I do believe you are right.
Also, now that I pause on this scene, Big Mac actually looks different without his plowing yoke. He kind of looks naked without it.
Ugh, nothing but a filthy pervert, eh?
Then again, it doesn't really matter. But I just noticed that. But that's not the point. The point is that I think something's going up because I know that the Flim-Flam brothers are scammers. Yeah. Like, it seems like Granny Smith has forgotten what the Flim-Flam brothers tried to do last time. They tried to, like last time, if she forgot, they tried to run the Apple family's farm out of business in Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I know for a fact that something else is going on. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Oh, it's from the tonic.
Well, I looked out at the water this morning and I felt the same terrifying aches and pains I always do. But one sip of that magic elixir and it all went away. Why, I might even get a head start on my chores. What do you say, Big
Uh-huh.
McAdoo? Up for a little afternoon apple bucking?
No.
Oh, quit your belly aching.
Gee, it looks like that tonic works after all. I wonder what's in it.
I think maybe it's time we found out.
Well, I don't think there's anything in it at all.
So you're just gonna walk up and ask them how it works?
I guess. Though if it's a genuine cure, I don't suppose they'll be too keen on sharing the recipe.
To dance out that door.
Yep.
Wait a second.
What?
That's that same pony from before.
I knew it!
The jig is up. You got busted.
You better run, squirrel.
It's a scam! And who is that pony?
Now hold it right there, Mr.
Shill. Silver Shill.
Silver Shill.
Oh, what do you two want?
Our granny took some tonic, and we want to know how it works.
Granny couldn't swim before, and now she can. Just like you couldn't walk, and now you can. But what are you doing back here? I mean, if the tonic cured you and all.
No, it's a scam.
Because he's part of the act. It's time
Yep,
for you
I
to tell
knew
the
it.
truth. You never needed crutches at all, did you? Say!
Which way to go?
I don't know, but he went that way.
Let's go.
Yep. I knew it was a fake.
Huh?
Well, if it isn't our most favorite apple. What brings you back?
Oh,
from
no.
the road?
He's a coward.
You two charlatans sold my granny a bottle of tonic, and now she's off acting like a filly again.
What's so bad about that?
If she keeps gallivanting around like a yearling, she's apt to drop from exhaustion or worse. What's more, I know for a fact that your friend here is dressing up as a different pony every night so he can pretend to be cured.
Yeah,
That's
true.
quite an accusation. But let's say that it's true. Hypothetically, theoretically, as I understand, your granny was a famous aqua pony. The star of the show once upon a time. But hasn't set so much as a hoof in the water since.
Until today, that's right.
Well, then even if our tonic were nothing more than a mixture of apple juice and beet leaves... Hypothetically.
Beet leaves.
Theoretically. The fact is that Granny is happier now than before she tried it.
I guess.
So, the question is... Do you really want to be the pony who takes all that happiness away?
Yeah, well, even though it's a scam.
I've been looking all over. Did you find out what's in the tonic?
Honestly, Apple Bloom, as long as it works, I don't suppose it really matters.
Well, if it
Yeah.
doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't
It
matter
doesn't.
to me either, sis.
I think it does because I have a feeling that something bad's gonna happen.
Hey, Granny! Think you could buck me over the water?
I don't see why not. Come on, Big Mac, toss her this way.
Granny, wait!
Chill out a little.
What were you saying, dear?
Granny, don't you think you should take it kind of
Yeah.
easy?
I've been taking it easy for too long, and now thanks to that flim-flam tonic, I don't have to.
I'm surprised they're even trusting
You
him.
think I could be an aqua pony like you?
Of course you can, Sapling. There's nothing to it but to do it.
Well, the pony
Yeah.
swimming is coming up. We could enter together. A legendary water pony like you? We'd be a cinch to win.
I don't know. Being back in the water is one thing, but a
Yeah.
competition is a pony of a different color.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
I don't know, Granny. A swim meet sounds pretty safe. And after all, if that tonic lets you swim in a river and a swimming hole, a pool should be no problem at all.
Well, I'll be a tart turnover. You are right. All we need now is more tonic.
Yeah, well, it's a scam.
Welcome, friends, and step right up. The next show starts in 5 minutes. But why not buy your tonic now and avoid the rush? Right this way, good sir.
We'll take the whole case.
Oh no.
Are you saying this stuff actually works? It seems to work for Granny.
You heard it here first, folks. Folks, Flim Flam Miracle
Well-
Curative Tonic is Granny Smith tested and Applejack approved.
If
Oh,
Applejack
great.
says it works, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, they're using Applejack to gain more fortune from a scam.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Huh. Diving. Yeah.
Just
Huh.
remember, you two, the most important thing is to be safe and have fun, right?
Fiddlesticks! With the routine we've been working on, I'll be a plum pudding if we don't win this thing.
Good
Yeah.
luck, then.
Well,
Who needs luck? We got tonic on our side.
Flim Flam's Magical Curative Tonic. Get your Applejack approved tonic.
oh no. Now they're using Applejack to improve the sales.
Right.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we got some swimming to do.
Well, I just hope they don't do a high dive. Or shouldn't I jinx it? Huh. Wow. I do admit that is impressive. Huh. What?
Impressive. Most impressive.
10 out.
I'll be.
A perfect score.
That was some of the most amazing aquabatics I've ever seen. How in Equestria did you do it? Hard work? Lots of practice?
Yeah, but mostly it's the tonic.
That's Flim Flam's Miracle Curative Tonic to be precise.
It's a scam.
While supplies last.
If only they could hear me. Oh, there's that guy again. That silver.
What are you doing here?
Oh, things are going so well. Flim and Flam gave me a promotion. Just made my first bid as a sales pony.
Silver Shill, I think his
No
name
more
was.
costumes for this pony. This is more of a uniform.
If you say so.
Yeah, I used to wonder
Yeah.
if I was doing the right thing, you know, pretending to be cured, basically lying to folks about this tonic, but thanks to you, I realized that sometimes honesty isn't the best policy.
Thanks to me?
Flim Flam's Magical
That's-
Curative Tonic? My granny can do anything. Just ask Applejack.
Oh no.
No! This has gotta stop! If ponies keep believing that tonic can do things it can't, who knows what'll happen?
Maybe something like that?
Uh-oh. Oh shit, I jinxed it.
What in blazes does she think she's doing?
Granny's gonna
She's
break
gonna
the
jump.
high diving record.
Oh no.
Stop her! Someone stop her! Stop her!
Land sakes!
Well, you better stop her. She's gonna get killed if she does it. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was
What in
that was
tarnation
close.
did you do that for?
That was the most fool pony thing I've ever seen any pony do in all my life. You can't do a dive like that.
No, quit your fussing. I had enough tonic to do a dive 10 times as high.
20 times by my count. 30 with a favorite
Ugh,
breeze.
it's a scam, Granny Smith. Ah, rainbow eyes.
I hate to disappoint everyone.
Yep, rainbow eyes. It looks like Applejack discovered her element, honesty. Which means she's going to get another of one of the keys to open the chest that contains Twilight's castle. Yeah, I know about that. And the question is, what is the key going to be? Because I know that the keys are rarity is a ball of cotton, actually a cotton thread. Pinkie Pie is a rubber chicken. Rainbow Dashes is the wing pony medal. And Fluttershy is the flower. And Applejack, she's going to attain one of the other keys. Yeah. Oh, and guys, just so you know, I do know that that it's the rubber chicken because I've seen clips of the Pinkie Pride episode, but I've also seen it in the in a few clips of the season 4 finale. So yeah, I know what happens. But it looks as if Applejack's gonna get the key to honesty. Anyway, continue.
Pony, but there's no way Granny could have made that dive because this tonic is a fake.
That is true.
You gave it your stamp of approval.
Are you saying you lied?
I am.
She lied. She lied to us.
I didn't mean to, but every pony seemed so much happier. I couldn't bring myself to tell you when I found out the tonic wasn't real. I know it was wrong. I just hope with time I can win back every pony's trust.
But if the tonic is a fake, then how come Granny can swim again? And what about all that acrobatic stuff we just did?
Confidence.
I reckon sometimes you can forget what you're capable of, and it just takes a little extra confidence to remember that it was inside of you all along.
See? Confidence.
But telling ponies your tonic can do things it can't is just wrong.
But you just said it boosts confidence. And that's not all it does, folks.
Yes, it is. In fact, it's not a tonic at all. I know, 'cause I helped make it. Watching Applejack save Granny and then it
good on you, mate.
That made me realize I was making ponies believe in a thing that just wasn't so.
Believing in something can help you do amazing things. But if that belief is based on a lie, eventually it's gonna lead to real trouble.
Yep. It'll bite you on the ass later.
I got this through dishonest means. That was a mistake I won't be making again.
A bit?
I'd like you to have it. As a reminder of how you helped me finally see the truth.
I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. I'll track down the pony I sold that worthless tonic to and give him another bit to replace this one. Honest.
I'm sorry, Granny. I hope this doesn't mean you'll stop swimming.
Why in tarnation would I do that?
Actually...
I just can't believe those two sales ponies had me
Yeah.
believing I could be
Hang
a
on.
fly. Hey, where'd they go?
Yep. Off they went.
Being honest sure gets hard when it seems
I
like
think
the
that
truth
bit
might
is
hurt
probably
some
going to
ponies
be
too.
another key.
But I think believing a lie can end up hurting even more. Maybe some ponies don't care about that.
Yeah, you
but
better
I
run.
sure ain't one of them. Now you take it easy there, Granny.
Oh, I plan to. Hoo, ha, ha,
That's small. Yep, that's the key. That's the other key. Well, what do I have to say? I think this episode was actually good. It was entertaining and it shows you a bit of teaches you a valuable lesson about honest selling. And it was good to see actually, I don't know if, I think it was good and sort of bad to see the Flim Flam brothers back again. And, you know, like I mentioned before, I'm surprised that Granny Smith actually trusted the Flim Flam brothers with their tonic. You know? Because, had she forgotten that the Flim-Flam brothers tried to run the Apple family out of business with the cider? Actually, come to think of it, that is possible, considering that Granny Smith does have short-term memory loss. So yeah, I guess, you know, she probably forgot about them already. But Applejack, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom didn't sure forget. And, you know, I could tell right off the bat that tonic was actually fake. I knew it was fake the instant I saw it. Because the Flim-Flam brothers, as far as I know, they're scammers. You know, they're scammers who try to... You know, who try to get... You know, try to do anything to get money. So... But yeah, that song that they sung was interesting. Although I don't know if it was actually Actually, I think it wasn't as good as the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000 song. But it was still but I think it was still entertaining. And it was awesome that Silver Shill, if I remember, even though he was working alongside them, he came through in the end. You know, someone who's wimpy, but eventually he reveals the truth. And you know, this episode, like I mentioned, this episode was actually, I realize now that this is an episode that Applejack rediscovered her element, which is honesty. And she ends up getting a key. Well, a bit, which turns out to be one of the keys. Yeah. So, yeah, I actually knew all about those. So guys, on behalf of, you know, this episode teaching me, I apologize for not being completely, truly honest with that. But don't worry, but you know, it's still blind to me because I don't know where they get the keys from. And while we're on the subject, yes, I know what the sixth key is. The sixth key that Twilight gets, rediscovering her element, which is magic or friendship. The key that she gets is an amulet that Discord wears, and it's what Tirek gave him. So I know for a fact that that's the sixth and final key. So yeah, like I mentioned before, Rarity is the roll of thread, rainbow thread. Rainbow Dash is the Wonderbolt's lead pony badge. Pinkie Pie is the rubber chicken. Fluttershy is the flower that she got from the Breezies. And Applejack is the bit, like the golden bit that she got from Silver Shill. And finally, Twilight, she gets her key is the amulet that Discord got from Tirek. I think, but like I think that's where Discord gets the amulet from. But yeah, I do actually know about the keys, but I wasn't really on it. I wasn't 100% truly honest with you guys because I didn't want to. Well, yeah, shouldn't dwell on about it, but yeah, I guess this episode kind of teaches me about honesty as well. So for that, I apologize for not being truly, completely honest about. Well, actually, I kind of was, but I was sort of giving hints that I kind of give hints that I knew what was happening with those things, but but at the same time, not kind of withholding it. But you know, I guess, but you know, the episodes that I know of were actually blind, but they're not. But I do know a bit about the keys that they get for getting Twilight's castle. So, yeah. But anyway, I thought this episode was interesting, and, you know, it also teaches about confidence too. You know, the confidence to, no matter how old or young you are, you can do anything as long as you are confident and believe in yourself. You know, it may feel like a tonic did this to one person, but what really did it was her own confidence. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've enjoyed this episode, but like I said before, I knew from the instant I saw Flim and Flam that I knew and suspected that it was a sham. So yeah. But all in all, I thought this was a good episode, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my blind commentary of episode 20 of MLP Season 4, and hopefully I'll get on to episode 21 as soon as I can when I get the chance. But as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying, bye bye everyone. Bye bye.